nên là cũng mua lụt thong có hỗ trợ ít trong phong hiệu và nên mua lúc sẽ rong và nên tầm một sai cũng cho mọi vị nhất cho họ cũng từ YouTube và hoa tiền chế sáng đây nọ giờ nên một sai cũng mua bên cái lụt thọ cho nên còn nên bắt sang ngạc của cái ý giờ nên chỉ tao subscribe là gì nên chỉ tao nhạc còn đó chỉ lấy và nên tao toàn trên trong này nó ba nhạc còn đó chỉ lấy nó tao giờ thì nên nhạc chỉ tua trong một tàu nhất tàu YouTube luôn bây hoa tiền chế sáng đây nọ và đã mong anh em mà muốn nhà họ thế là yếu tố là gì nên nhà ở bên trong thế là yếu tố đó này khó thọ còn nên ba muốn nhà luôn thì và cha tụi đi tây sông là tàu khó bé thọ còn nên ba muốn nhà lúc trước tàu của và thế thì xe tiền này ít trong phong sẽ rong sẽ đau và nên tôi một sai của cho mà bị nhất tàu họ của tụi thùng chơi sáng đây nọ nếu bắt sang cả của tụi của cho lụt tay thọ nhất tàu nọ và trong tàu.
I also welcome here today many visitors from around the country, and especially members of the General's family. Dedicating a new school is always one of the most rewarding aspects of being a member of the Board of Education. By helping to commemorate a school named after General Vaj Pov has a very personal meaning to me. Like so many Hmong Americans, I would not be standing here today had it not been for the general and his foresight. In fact, I often thought that I might have been a struggling farmer in the mountains of Laos, or that if not for him. Let me share my story. Growing up in Laos, I watched many Hmong join the fighting on the side of the Americans in a secret war against communism. My father died in the war when I was 12. I have another brother, Vensu, who watched for me. My brother was a battalion commander in the secret war under General Vaj Pov. In 1972, when I was 17 and a student, my brother found out about the general's plan to send young Hmong to study in the West. The general recognized that education was the instrument to pull his people out of poverty and from emergence of Laotian society. Because of his close relationship with General Vaj Pov, my brother was able to convince him to let me join the group of young Hmong coming to study in America. The general provided financial support so that I could come here and attend school. I was able to start a new life in the American learning English, and going to high school and then on to college. Two of my brothers died fighting in the war. Two oldest brothers died of illness related to the war. I know exactly what my fate would have been if the general had not intervened and helped me come to America. My brother, who had also been supporting me, was killed shortly after I left Laos. I became a teenager without any money and living in a strange land. I quickly got a job passing tables at a French restaurant and worked hard, doing harder on my studies. In 1982, I moved to Fresno and I began helping other Hmong refugees with health and resettlement issues. By day, I worked to support my family and my brother's orphans. By night, I went to school and earned my bachelor's degree, then my master's, and my doctorate degree from the University of San Francisco. In my heart, I always thought about the general and the help that he and my brother gave me. All my life, I regarded General Vaj Pov as a father figure, as well as a leader. He was a brilliant military strategist who highly valued education and deeply loved children. He built many schools in the Hmong villages so that children can get education. There were 3 values he held strongly. 1, children must stay in school to get an education. 2, the importance of parents' involvement in their children's education. And 3, to be united and have a compassion for others. I helped to dedicate this wonderful school named in honor of the General Vaj Pov. I feel that I'm a little closer to repay that debt. I tried to save money. Cho nên chỉ được cái trà cho dư cái cho mình. Bây giờ cái bao số nước nào là sao đấy ít chữ cái này tôi nói khó trong các tư là những ai cái đó trái số tên mình cứ mình nói cho cái bao cái đó tên này nếu chủ quốc kia tên mình nói cả tàu sẽ cần phải nếu cái bỏ lại hay để cho cái nó bản định có một năm mà họ giờ cho cái đó nếu bỏ thì đó muốn cho cái sản theo là cái lịch sử có bây giờ mình cứ mình nói tàu sẽ cần phải có bây giờ ở địa phương gì sao bây giờ mình nói có bên một cái gì học sinh có bên gì luôn họ lo nó họ cho chúng họ làm tại vì bây giờ như thế. Superintendent Michael Hansen.
Dedicated for ntawv. Dr. Vang called out and introduced his 4 colleagues who are here in attendance today and who have been so supportive of us moving to this point where we can all share this wonderful day. There are another group of folks who have joined us that I want to make sure that I call out and introduce. From our city council, we have a number of councilmen here today. Sal and Carol, if you can please stand to be recognized. We also have Claudia Ruiz from Councilman Clint Olivia's office. And I would also like to say a special welcome to our mayor who has taken the time today to join us for this very special occasion. Mayor, thank you for being here. And I'll have at the conclusion of my remarks one final introduction, and someone will step to the stage for a brief introduction and recognition of the family. So thank you, Dr. Vang. And welcome to our community for those who have traveled far and near. This is truly a momentous occasion for us in Fresno Unified as we celebrate not only the opening of this, our new school, in honor of General Vaj Pov, but for the new opportunities we celebrate for our students in Fresno Unified. In doing so, we get to honor a man. We don't get to say this and really mean it very often. We get to honor a man who is a genuine hero. Think about that. We say it a lot, but we can't really mean it like we do today. A genuine hero. So on behalf of the entire Fresno Unified School District, I want to thank you for coming here today and taking part in this morning's ceremonies. I know that many of you came substantial distances, and we deeply, deeply appreciate it that you have honored us with your presence. I want to say a deep thank you to the family of General Vaj Pov for all of you being here today and for the support that you've already shown our students in this community, the staff at the school, and their support for today's event. I'd also like to recognize Teresa Calderon from this as well. So as many of you know, last year at the time of the general's passing, the Fresno Unified School District Board of Education issued a proclamation that highlighted the general's military prowess and his exploits, and talked of his parallel importance, frankly, and his tireless efforts in developing strong communities for the Hmong people here in our country. Dr. Vang referenced that frequently we talk about the general in those military terms. have to, on a day like today, talk about that parallel work he did in developing communities. And he did that development, that community work,